The Blue Angels fly the Boeing F/A-18 Hornet, a multi-mission strike fighter, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 1983. The Blue Angels taxi in tight formation, just as you'll see them perform here this afternoon. This degree of precision has become a trademark of the Blue Angels since first established 69 years ago. 17 officers and 100 enlisted personnel comprise the Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron. Pilots 1 through 4 fly in the diamond formation, displaying the precision flying required of Navy and Marine Corps aviators, while pilots 5 and 6 fly solo, demonstrating the maximum performance capability of the aircraft. Once again, I'm Captain Jeff Kuss from Durango, Colorado, Blue Angel number 7, the narrator for the flight demonstration, as well as the pilot for the key influencers and media personnel we normally fly at each show site. Now, to the left, Captain Frost calls smoke on. Off brakes now, burners ready now, and the Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. As I pass before you, you'll notice the smoke is not visible while the engines are an afterburner. The fly-by-wire flight controls provide slow speed handling that sets the Hornet apart in the air-to-air combat arena. From the right, Gus section, high alpha pass.
First thing we're going to do is close the canopy, so just make sure your arms are tucked in.
Yep.
And there she comes. We'll get the APU started up. And over your left chin, you'll see all our engine instruments, just like most vehicles there, RPM, temperature, fuel flow. There's a arrow on the bottom there for the nozzle position, and then oil pressure there at the very bottom. We'll crank the right motor first. Arthur's looking at all our flight controls and everything as we get started as well. Right throttle comes forward, we introduce fuel, you feel the rumble as it starts to ignite. You'll hear some warnings and cautions, Andrew, as all the avionics equipment comes to life, it's all normal.
Alright, so let's get there!
Yeah! First thing we're going to do is close the canopy, so just make sure your arms are tucked in.
Yep.
And there she comes. We'll get the APU started up. And over your left chin, you'll see all our engine instruments, just like most vehicles there, RPM, temperature, fuel flow. There's a arrow on the bottom there for the nozzle position, and then oil pressure there at the very bottom. So yeah, you've seen it, we'll go to about 150 knots, and then we'll get airborne. We'll hang out about 50 feet over the ground. And then approaching the end of the runway there, we'll pitch up at about 6 Gs up to a nose-high attitude. I think you'll enjoy it. It feels pretty good. And then just watch the deck fall away underneath us as we climb up to about 10,000 feet and head out to our working area. Let's run through some takeoff checks here. So controls are pretty clear, correct response. Things are spread, locked handle, stub, caution out. Trim is 12, 30, 30. 30 toe down. There's 140. We're going to get airborne here, 150, 160. Gear and flaps are coming up. We're just going to hang out right above the ground here.
God, this is so awesome!
Isn't that cool? 240, 260, 280. All right, you ready?
I'm ready!
Here we go. Ready, hit it. Nice. All right, you ready, Andrew?
Sure.
Here we go, 4-point hesitation roll. Ready, hit it. All right, here comes some G. Squeeze your legs, take a deep breath. Ready, hit it. There you go. 4-point hesitation roll.
Wow. And you do that in your sleep?
Yeah. Lots and lots of practice. That was 6.8 Gs you pulled there.
All right.
Good work. Coming fast like that, slow down quickly. We land in 1-minute intervals at the ship. You got 40 minutes of F-18 Hornet time with the Blue Angel. That's pretty sweet.
That's unbelievable.
hard part. Good job. Good work out there. Well, thanks everyone for coming in today. We had a great time out there, a little cloudy, so we couldn't do the full pitch up out here than one due to the takeoff, but we practiced G-force. We got to get the hang of doing the anti-G straining maneuver.
Did not pass out.
She didn't pass out. She got 6.7 G's in the overhead brake right here at the end, so did great all the way through. So,
thank you so much.
Hopefully you guys have had a great day out here and gotten a taste of what we're all about as an organization, not just going out and flying and maneuvering around, but we're working with our crew chiefs and the entire maintenance department. It's just one big team. Everybody's very excited to be here and represent your American military. So thank you for your time today and this morning. Definitely means a lot.
All right, I've never done this before, so bear with me, guys. I'm probably going to read it so I don't lose it here. Good evening. My name is Lieutenant Matt Siderhout. I'm Blue Angel number 2. On behalf of the Blue Angels, I would like to thank the City of Pensacola. On behalf of Blue Angels, I would like to thank the City of Pensacola and the surrounding community for the truly awe-inspiring amount of support that our team has been shown in the aftermath of this tragic event. It has been both uplifting and humbling. We are gathered here to honor and remember Captain Jeff Kuss, Blue Angel number 6. A husband, a father, son, brother, a teammate, and an American warrior. In short, a hero. A man that felt so strongly in the worth of this nation that he dedicated his career in its service and eventually gave his life in sacrifice to it. And while it is right and just to mourn the loss of our comrade, it is also right to celebrate his life and legacy. A legacy that lives on in his wife and 2 children. And certainly in our hearts, as we garner strength from his memory to rise from the ashes of this tragedy. Jeff's passing is a loss, no doubt. But in losing Jeff, we gain inspiration. We gain a guardian angel, a wingman that will always be there. And we gain an ever-strengthening bond between this community and our team. That inspiration and that bond will be the foundation for our future. The time to mourn is now, but when the time is over, when the time is right, we will be back in the skies of this great nation. We will fly like warriors. We will not be scared. We will not have fear because we have Jeff on one wing and we have the city on the other. But before we do that, before we get into the skies again, we will be in the skies of Pensacola. Because this is our home, and this is our home, and we are your team. God bless Jeff. God bless Pensacola. God bless America.